the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go, 47.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Delta. Let's go, D26.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Come on, hey, 47.
Check. 53's Mike. Check.
No chance.
53's the Mike. 53's the Mike. Pick it up, guys.
Here we go, kill.
36.
26.
Prescott to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds,
wide open, complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? And got his man complete. He's at the 30, 10, and yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter.
Come on now, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes to throw, rolling to his right, and going deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Kill.
On first down, it's Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now it all rests on the foot of Kai Forbath. This from long, very long range. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down run for Elliott, not going to pan out. Will, in fact, wind up losing a couple. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Prescott, a dump off to Elliott. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
I know most of the time when the...
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reggie Ragland. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. What can Mahomes do now with his overtime drive? Oh, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Williams. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
66. Bullet time.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting this sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. Elliott on 1st down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Here we go, 46. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott from the gun.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And he fires one, but incomplete. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Prescott under a heavy rush, and down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. The give is to Elliott. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Now Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort, but on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the 1st.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here we go. 54's Mike.
Check, check. Watch 54.
Here we go. Kill.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that's Elliott, complete. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this deep. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it